pressure right beside me. My blood pressure high, but my light bill higher, so I stack that paper higher. Get a ass with a smile. I just keep on blind pressure. I keep on blind pressure. Like Yola ain't gon' let her.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
They don't want that pressure, cause they can't handle pressure.
He thought I quit it, thought I had done gave up. Nah, he ain't gon' make it, thought I would, bitch, I done came up. He don't give a same little fingers up. 8 to get gorilla, still hanging these same nuts. Wake up for that dang nuts, cheap please. No, they in sleep, sea leaves, sheep, dreaming. But I'm more now, yellow collar. Then when you think you got my back against the wall, pull out that
pressure washer. Let's go, man. Fuck this shit, man. Let's go, man. Shouts out to everybody out there in the chat right now, man. If you're under the sound of my voice, man, you already know what time it is. It's the Midday Wave with your boy, Wavy Boy here, man. And I'm bringing it to you live. Pause, man. Shouts out to everybody that's been joining in the live right now. I'm not about to waste too much time because, yeah, we got Grant 10 in the building over there on Instagram right now. We got some people in the building right now. Listen, I don't even want to waste you guys' time. I don't want to waste y'all time because we want to go ahead and get into what I woke up this morning. So we're going to start from the beginning. Let's start from the motherfucking beginning real quick, man. Let's start from the beginning now.
I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan.
A fan.
We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them you started? You're not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your account. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap.
Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap. Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I had no problem thinking, yo, okay. He tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it. And they went under, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get told, you cool with them. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. However many years ago, you're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting this, and you gotta eat it, sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he's dissing. He said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. You're sitting in the crowd, and I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to starve no feathers. I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. And I ain't.
All right. So let's stop right there real quick. All right. Let's stop right there real quick. Oh shit, let me make sure I'm in the goddamn shop. Fuck it. All right. So basically we got Cameron had some words after Jim Jones went apparently on an interview and was talking about some back in the day stories, and basically it was insinuated that Jim Jones had something to do with starting the whole Dipset. I mean, putting them niggas on and all type of shit like that. And I guess Cameron didn't like that. Mr. Killer Cam didn't like that shit. So Cam went on his podcast, him and Mace's podcast. But as you see Mace over there eating popcorn, which is probably the funniest part of the whole goddamn thing. You got Mace over there eating popcorn. You got Cam over there dressed like Superfly. You know what I'm saying? Because he already got receipts. That's how you dress when you got receipts. You wear the mink shit on the shoulder with the hat and all this shit like this, right? So that's what you do when you got receipts, right? Now I know you probably would think in your mind that the shit will be over. You be like, oh shit, Cam responded, the shit's over. He called him a fan, you know what I mean? The whole nine. Now I wake up this morning only to find Jim Jones on this type of shit.
Jimmy Jones.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know one thing.
Yeah.
You gotta remind them who you are.
Hey,
Remind them who you are.
the beat fire though.
Remind them you a star. Remind them. The niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my troop and niggas is lying on my guard. I done put so much work and I could have died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when niggas frying up the heart. I've been in powwows where they scream loudy. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA is looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 bellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talk about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago. I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, shit. We not jacking that. It's not a place that we go there. We not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. Nigga. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit. So what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to rap and now I'm platinum.
All right, man. All right. I know what you're thinking. Now. I know what y'all thinking. When you see Jim Jones dressed like the fucking Easter Bunny, this man went and found some old ass Dipset wide receiver gloves and he put them shits on his hands and he found every chain that he got in his goddamn closet and put on, man, for this goddamn this damn record he about to put out, right? So this is where we are, man. We got Jim Jones responding as Jim Jones does, man. Man, I ain't gonna much lie, man. I came on here, I wanted to listen. I think this shit is hilarious watching Jim Jones in character like this. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It takes me back to the old Dipset era and all that shit, man. I don't like to see them dudes arguing like this, dog. I ain't gonna much lie. I don't like to see Jim Jones and Cameron, all them dudes, you know what I'm saying, arguing and shit like this. I understand that, you know what I mean, but this ain't good, man. This ain't good for them. Cam, you know what I'm saying? Cam, Mace, they got their podcast. They got a lot of other business ventures popping off and shit like that, man. They don't need to do this. Then you got Jim still trying to still on the music shit, still put music out, man. And I ain't gonna lie, Jim, the beat is fire, but this shit's trash, bro. Shouts out to everybody out there in the chat right now. I see you over there. Courtney Simons over there. Shouts out to Virginia Beach, Virginia over there. Shouts out to everybody over there on Instagram as well. Yeah, man, Jim Jones over here dressed like the goddamn Easter Bunny with all the damn chains on and wide receiver gloves we ain't seen in a long damn time. And the first thing that I thought when I saw this shit, I burst out laughing, bro. I burst out laughing because this ain't how I want to see Jim Jones, man. Jim Jones is probably like 60 damn years old. And if not, he need to stay off the sauce because he damn sure looks 60 years old. But when you see old motherfuckers get up here and with the diss tracks and all that, man, listen here. This shit screams industry. Cam, on the other hand, on what he was saying, he was dead ass serious. Speaking facts, he had receipts. He had everything that we needed to know as far as who said what, when, and how. You know what I'm saying? Just off the topic. We don't need this, Jim Jones. I feel like when they got you like this, bro, when they got receipts like this on somebody, anybody, bro, your response should not be to go and put out another Dipset sounding track. It just shouldn't be. Now, I love Jim Jones's music, his style of music, but we can't ignore. Now, this is a person I want to see right here. I would love to hear from Max B. Shouts out to Max B, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really want to go down memory lane, let's go and can we get Max B's opinion on all this shit, on who took what and who did what? Because see, word on the street was, shouts out to Courtney Simons over there. Yeah, Jim Jones need to stop, man. You too fucking old for this shit. This ain't the right response for when someone has a receipt on your ass, man. Clearly, you said that Mace taught you how to rap. You gave him all the credit. You know what I'm saying? Old photos resurfaced of Jim Jones, not looking like Jim Jones, and now he looks like Jim Jones. I don't know who's the real Jim Jones, man. Cameron said you was a fucking fan, bro. And you come out and you respond like a goddamn fan, Jim Jones. You got the whole hip hop costume on. Who the fuck told this man to put them damn gloves on, bro? Capo, Unc. I'm gonna call it Unc. Who the fuck told you to put them old ass Dipset wide receiver gloves on, man? With some damn rings and shit, man. We didn't ask for this. When Cameron is talking to you like a man, Jim Jones, and Cameron is pulling out receipts, Jim Jones, and you got Mace co-signing Cameron, Jim Jones, and we already know them dudes is solidified, and we already know their history. We already know that Mace is a real one. We already know Cameron's a real one. I ain't gonna say that Jim Jones ain't a real one. I just don't know which Jim Jones I don't know which Jim Jones this really is. I seen Jim Jones, these pictures and videos of Jim Jones back in the day, and he does not look like this Jim Jones right here. So this is the issue that we all take with hip hop right now. Because every time we try to sit down and have a serious conversation, y'all motherfuckers want to go, and he's dressed like the fucking Cadbury Easter Bunny rapping. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear, what is he telling the truth, Jim Jones? Jim Jones, I'm going to tell you something that no one else has the courage to tell you, Jim Jones. If I'm a grown ass man and I'm going to talk to you as a grown ass man, Jim Jones, I need you to goddamn sit down and act like a goddamn adult, Jim Jones. We don't need you running around here with your 1993 chain on and trying to have a diss record, and this man here pulled your damn card like this. We also don't need you to be out there trying to be extra street just to prove anything to us. When are some of these dudes gonna realize that you don't gotta prove this bullshit to us? Just answer the goddamn questions. Just respond with a regular conversation. We didn't ask for a top 10 Billboard music chart song from you. We didn't ask about that. And also, Jim Jones, you with those lyrics on this song right here, it's just proving one goddamn thing, that Jim Jones ain't really as talented as we thought Jim Jones was. Because as soon as you get a chance to get on the Dipset sounding track or Jim Jones persona sounding track, and you're all by yourself, Jim Jones is coming out sounding like hot garbage, and we don't appreciate it. I want to go ahead and tell you, Jim Jones, right now, man, we need you to just talk to the people, man. Just talk to us like we got some damn sense, man. We didn't ask for that. I woke up and I could not stop. I mean, I laughed so much that the shit ain't even funny anymore. That's how much I laughed looking at this shit when I woke up this morning, man. I'm up here thinking that we're going to get another serious Jim Jones interview. I'm up here thinking that we're going to get some, some real G shit on some response, saying, hey, I mean, I appreciate, Mace did teach me how to rap. Yeah, man, I did say that, Cameron. And now, you know what? Maybe I might have been out of pocket with some of and out of context with some of the things that I might have said in the interview, because y'all simply proved otherwise. But you know what? I woke up this morning, Jim Jones, and we're watching you dressed like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. It looked like I ain't gonna much lie. If we talking about people wearing pink and we talking about rappers making pink look cool, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. God damn it, it look like you kind of take it from Cameron right now. How are you dressed like how you dressed in Cameron colors? And essentially trying to take his style, but that ain't Cameron's style. But it's written all over this video, Jim Jones. The persona's written all over. The hypocrisy is written all over. It's all over this video, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. What y'all think about this shit, man? When we talk about what Cameron said, when we talk about the videos that was produced, when we're talking about these things, Courtney Simon's over there. Yeah, listen. Jim Jones, listen. I'm gonna say it again. Nobody asked for this shit. Nobody asked for it. Okay, so we need you to go ahead and pack it on up, Jim Jones. Pack this shit up. Let this Jim Jones go. Let this Jim Jones go. You know what I'm saying? You got women proposing to you, and you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of other shit going on, Jim Jones. We want to see you. We want to see you elevate, Jim Jones. We want to see you get into more in the positions that some of these other dudes are in right now that came out before or around the same time you came out, Jim Jones. We don't want to see you dressed like the goddamn Easter Bunny anymore, man. Cameron was sitting down. He was serious. He was calm and collected, and he just read your cards all over the goddamn internet because of what you said. But this is not how grown folks respond. I want to go ahead and put a message out there to all you young people out there right now. If somebody puts some information out there and they prove you to be some type of a liar, you know what I'm saying, and they prove that you probably didn't have everything in context, and maybe you were a fan, that's okay. I feel like in 2025, Jim Jones, if you started off a fan of Dipset, I think everybody would have joined Dipset. If Mace offered to teach any one of us how to rap back in the day, we would have all took that, man. We would have all took that opportunity. And that's all you had to say. Jim Jones, all you had to say is, man, they helped me out, bro, but this is where I'm at now. And I just wanted to, maybe it was out of context. But instead, Jim Jones, just like John Freeman says, Cameron just kept it 100. Just like I said, Jim Jones, you got to start acting like a grown-up. You get what I'm saying? Still not married. You get what I'm saying? Still not, ain't nothing wrong with, listen, I don't want to put out there that, you know what I mean, that is wrong not to be married, you know what I'm saying? But what we're talking about is you had grown women wanting to do grown women things, and they wanted to do it with a grown man. They wanted to, you know, and you turn that down, and now you in here having a midlife crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't never seen what an adult male midlife crisis look like right now, I want to go ahead and show you Exhibit A. We got Jim Jones dancing all in the camera, dancing all in the videos, dancing all over here, damn it, with wide receiver gloves on, you know what I'm saying, Pepto-Bismol outfit on. Look like a great value Cameron, if you ask me. So shouts out to Killer Cam, man. You can see that everything that Dipset was. You can see that everything that Cameron was. You can see that everything Max B was. Shouts out to Max B. You can see that everything that Cameron said is true right in this video right here. And if you can't see this motherfucker, you can see him a little closer right there. Because God damn it, this is it. This is it. Yeah, man. So that's what I woke up this morning with. Exactly. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Cool Dot the comedian. Cooley Dot the comedian over here. I'm sorry. I'm just Cooley the comedian. Fuck it. What's good, fam? Shouts out to you over there, man. I'm trying to make sure I say these names right, man. Levon Grant 10 said he too old for that beef shit. Yeah, man, get money, bro. I feel like we need to I feel like we need to go ahead and point out shit like this. See, it's early on in the little beef. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people don't do the right thing in these situations and just say right away, you're wrong, Jim Jones. There's no need to go any further with any of this shit else you about to do. We don't need a video for that guy. You don't even need to finish that song. Turn that shit off. Call that man on the phone and say, Cameron, bro, I get what you're saying. Maybe I forgot. It is cool. That's what grown men do. You know what I'm saying? That's what grown men do. So shouts out to everybody out there, man. Jimbo is on some other shit. You got people out here saying, yeah, everybody's agreeing with me, Jim Jones. Everybody's saying that, and shouts out, yeah, go Birds as well. Make sure. There you go. Natalia, there you go. Natalia Coleman over there says go Birds. Shouts out to you over there as well, man. Hey, man, don't forget to put where you from in the chat as well. But Jim Jones, I just want to go ahead and tell you, man, ain't nobody worrying about what the fuck you talking about. Nobody. Now, here's some other shit. This right here, I think it's more funnier than that. I think this right here is more funny than that. Because now we're going back to Meek Mills. I know. We had a good week. Shouts out to everybody from Philadelphia. Shouts out to all my Eagles fans out there. I think this is a great segue into what I'm going to talk about next. So shouts out to everybody from Philadelphia and surrounding areas because we got that playoff win and we're going to beat the hell out of the Rams next weekend. But that is not what I'm about to talk about because we talked about that yesterday on Eagle Talk. But right now I'm getting right into this right here, man. Guess who's back? Guess who's motherfucking back? There we go. So we got Meek Mills apparently wants to buy TikTok. I know y'all didn't see that shit coming. So right now, of course, everybody's preparing for the TikTok ban right now. That's supposed to take place. China did not want to. Shouts out to Brooklyn as well, man. Shouts out to everybody from New York. You know, the TikTok ban is supposed to take place soon unless they sell it, blah, 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 blah. I think we beat that story into death, pause. So right now we got Meek Mill saying that he wants to buy TikTok. So we had Elon Musk was in the news because we'll get to that as well because Elon Musk said he wants to buy TikTok, which is more believable, even though we don't really want him to buy TikTok because he's just going to ruin it like he did X. But we got Meek Mills, a.k.a. Mika Mills. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But y'all know, if you know, you know. Fuck it. Is in social media talking about he wants to buy TikTok. And my question is to Meek Mills now, when we talk about Mr. Beast, and shouts out to Mr. Beast, by the way. I love the show. If you haven't checked out Mr. Beast, Beast Games on, I believe it's Netflix, I believe. Go check out Beast Games. So shouts out to Mr. Beast. Hopefully we get to work together one day. Shouts out to Elon Musk, the richest man in the planet right now. But then we got Meek Mill. So when you heard the people I just named up top, we got some rich motherfuckers, super influential motherfuckers, and then we got Meek Mill. Now, I'm not saying because he's a black man, he don't deserve to have TikTok. So don't you try to kill me on that. What I'm saying is Meek Mill's, well, whose money? Whose money is Meek Mill going to use to buy TikTok? And then Cooley the comedian says Meek ain't even got enough money to buy back his Diddy tapes. How the hell he gonna buy TikTok? Exactly. Meek, listen, Elon Musk is worth almost 100 billion. He's worth almost, damn, I don't even know what the number, almost $1 trillion it seemed like, because he's already in the hundreds of billions of dollars, which makes him the richest man on the planet. Just recently after the election, it was reported. Then you got Mr. Beast, very, very, very influential, very, very, very wealthy. I love the stuff that they do. But then you got Meek Mill. How the fuck is Meek Mill gonna buy TikTok? And if he's not gonna buy TikTok, and why the fuck would you choose to troll us on some shit like that? You got all this other stuff going on, Meek Mill. I done seen Meek Mill have ponchos on in the past few months. I done seen Meek Mill's disappear, come back, then he posts concerts. I know damn well you ain't made enough money, and that ain't me hating. That's just me saying, Meek Mill, stop wasting our goddamn time. Stop making us look bad and stop giving us opportunities to say shit like that because you're wasting our time. People like myself and other people that have TikTok accounts and been making money on TikTok for a few years now and years before that, we don't appreciate people wasting our time bullshitting. Meek Mill, you ain't got enough money, man, to be in this conversation. Now, if Magic Johnson or the BET man or whatever the fuck, one of these other rich black people, even one of them Saudi Arabian motherfuckers, I don't even care. If they said it, cool. They're all people of color, men of color. Even if a woman of color wanted to buy it, that's fine. If Kamala fucking Harris wanted to buy TikTok, that's more believable than fucking talking about some damn Meek Mill. Because when we talk about it, we trying to make sure, Meek Mill, that we got our direct deposits that come every other Wednesday from TikTok. We want to make sure that shit keep rolling in, and we just highly doubt that you got the money or the time. And then also too, Meek Mill, this is where I'm gonna get upset, because I want to point out too, why not invest your money, Meek Mill, into a black-owned app like Fanbase? Shouts out to Fanbase and everybody over there at Fanbase. This platform does support Fanbase. This platform will be invested in Fanbase. Now, when we talk about shit like that and apps like that need money now, you get what I'm saying? Apps like that, black-owned apps, can be used with money now. You get what I'm saying? Can be used with the money that Meek Mill has now. TikTok doesn't need Meek Mills to go and try to lie and say he's going to purchase it. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I want to point out, because, see, you get what I'm saying? Now, everybody want to go ahead and defend Meek Mill and defend Diddy and all this shit like this when I say shit about him. But at the end of the goddamn day, just like Courtney Simon says, he going to sell his farm. Yeah, man, bro. We not even worrying about Meek Mill. Meek Mill going to fuck around, have gun charges. The FBI still investigating his ass. So let's not even get me started on that one. He better worry about them gun charges. But outside of that, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Meek Mill needs to sit your ass down some goddamn where and make ways so that we can get some other people qualified to do these types of things. This is a very large purchase that we're trying to do. And if we're going to have it black owned, we're going to need somebody that's going to come with all black owned money. And it shows, Meek Mills, that you don't have enough black owned money, nor do you have enough black friends that you're willing to hang out with. They're even going to invest that type of money. If you dancing around for a couple white folks at a tennis court, or you dancing around for a couple white folks on a yacht, Meek Mill, that tells us everything we need to know of whose money you plan on using to buy TikTok. And right now, Meek Mills, we don't need another black face on white money right now, because it's not going to help us. It's not going to help us. Go support Fanbase, Meek Mill, if you want to make a change. 50 Cent should buy a TikTok. Yeah, it's even at 50 Cent, because, you know, when I say stuff like this, I get it. 50 Cent may not have that type of money either right now, but I would believe that 50 Cent has more of the connections. More people probably would come together with 50 Cent because he has more cachet in the financial realm, even though he's claiming bankruptcy now, and we know how that goes, but that ain't real, you know, it ain't really broke. So Dr. Dre, like I said, Magic Johnson's very wealthy. We got a bunch of wealthy people. I mean, why not? But obviously, that ain't gonna happen. So we damn sure ain't about to waste our time worrying about if Meek Mill gonna buy TikTok. So I just want to go ahead and point that out there. Yes, I woke up to this type of shit this morning. I woke up to Jim Jones dancing around, his old ass dancing around, dressed like the damn Easter Bunny, trying to put out a diss record when grown men just pulling out receipts, pause. And then also I woke up to Meek Mills all night long. I'm seeing Meek Mills want to buy a TikTok. Then I wake up this morning. Oh, Mr. Beast wants to buy it. Then right below it, Meek Mill. Who the fuck is running Meek Mill's account right now? Somebody let me know. Exactly. All rich people gonna claim bankruptcy. That's why I said it's not. But that's why I said I would believe more of 50 Cent being able to have the connections to pull other people together. I don't see a bunch of people coming together for Meek Mill. And I only say that because of the people that we see Meek Mill hang out with. That's all I'm saying. Meek Mill hangs out with a bunch of rich white people. I ain't gonna much lie. I mean, it is what it is. That's all we see with Robert Kraft. He must gonna use Robert Kraft's money. How you gonna get Robert Kraft's money? You know you're gonna have to massage Robert Kraft's back if you trying to get any of Robert Kraft's money, because Robert Kraft like that freaky shit. He got them parlors he like to go to. You get what I'm saying? Then who's the other guy he like to hang out? The little short white dude that him and James Harden, all them dudes be hanging out with on the yachts and making them jump around and shit like that. How you gonna get that man's money? That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. That's how they recycle their money. Cool comedian says, yeah, that's how rich people recycle their money through bankruptcy. Exactly. Because if you don't know, of course, it's just because someone claims bankruptcy. Just because someone claims bankruptcy, for all the people that don't know, doesn't necessarily mean that they're broke. What type of what chapter of bankruptcy you file? You get what I'm saying? It basically just stops the government from garnishing your fucking assets. That's basically all that shit is. Shouts out to Stargazer 2206 over there, says love your memes about the dealer. Yeah, I got more coming, man. I just stopped doing the memes for a bit. I let that shit cool down for a little bit. But I can make those on the fly. You know what I mean? I had a lot of stuff I want to do. Shouts out to everybody. Yeah, Kraft a cold ass freak, bro. You already know that. Shouts out to Cool the comedian, man. But hey, so that's just where we at with Meek Mill, man. Let me take his stupid ass off the goddamn screen. Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now, man. I want to get back to you guys right now. Don't forget to put where you from. Don't forget to put where you from as well in the chat, because I'm going somewhere else now. I'm going somewhere else now. I know. Hey, listen, ladies, listen here. Shouts out to all the ladies. And I say that to say this. As a single man, as a single straight man at that, I must say, shouts out to Glorilla. Hey, listen here. I try not to seem like I over sexualize women or anything like that. So I'm not doing that. What I am doing is I'm giving this woman her damn flowers, because I tell you what, right now, Glorilla is looking pretty mighty damn fine right now. Glorilla is looking mighty damn fine. She might only be 2 feet tall, but that's okay, because we want to go ahead and make sure that can we just give Glorilla her flowers real quick? Because see, this is what it looks like when you hit the gym and you're actually trying to work the muscles in, and you're not just popping fucking Ozempic every goddamn day. This is exactly what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looks like. Shouts out to Cool the comedian over there, says DC in the building. Shouts out to everybody in DC in the building, baby. Yeah, right now we're giving Glorilla hello flowers, hello flowers is what she probably would say. Yeah, man. So shouts out to Glorilla. I just want to go ahead and point that out real quick, man, because we got people like Ice Spice get in the gym and then they wither away. Because you know what I said? This is what it looks like when someone goes to the gym and actually doing it the honest way. When you do Ozempic, and then we could tell people like myself and others that work out and go to the gym, and we work hard to get these muscles, man. We work hard to get these muscles. When we go to the gym, when we in our garage, whatever you're doing, people work hard for the muscles, and hard work always pays off. You know what I'm saying? You start looking super good. You start feeling super good about yourself, and you start setting higher boundaries and higher standards for yourself as an individual. Shouts out to everybody out there that's still doing their workout plan right now. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. You like Lotto, huh? I can get into Lotto in a minute, but Lotto's straight. But I will say Lotto got a big ass head. Glorilla got a big ass head too. What's up with these fine ass women with these big ass heads, man? I ain't gonna lie. They look, even Rihanna got a big ass head. Lotto got a big ass head, and Glorilla got a big ass head. But I love them for some reason. I love these little alien head ass, fine ass women, man. Normalize women feeling good about themselves. No matter what the circumference of your skull, your cranium is, I want to go ahead and let you ladies know I love you. I love you. I love you. I like them thick too. I like thick women as well. Ladies, I love all shapes and sizes. So I don't want to just put out there or make it seem like I like women that's just skinny or whatever it is. I love all of you women because all women bring something different to the table, no matter what size you are. But I want to go ahead and say right now, Glorilla, you looking like a motherfucking snack right now. Are you looking like a Popeyes 2-piece and a biscuit with a nice ice cold lemonade with no ice in it? You are looking like a snack pack, pudding pack, popsicle pudding snack, all that shit. I want to go ahead and just let Glorilla know. Because I think she said Glorilla said she don't have no man because she feels like she's too gangster. She feel like she's too gangster to have a regular man. So she's waiting on a man who could take control of the situation, no matter even if she's calling the man a bitch. Now, this came out her mouth now. She said she needs a man that can keep cool, calm, collected, and also still be a man, even when she is not keeping her cool. Now, I do want to go ahead and say, Glorilla, mental health is wealth as well. So you can't be out there mentally and verbally abusing your man and thinking that a good man's going to stand by your side. But I do understand what she's saying. She's not saying that she wants to abuse the man. She's just saying she needs a man that ain't acting all soft and shit and ain't going to. She wants a man. That's a country girl out there. So I'm here to tell you right now, Glorilla, I'm broke as a motherfucker. But anytime, Glorilla, you want you a broke real man, I'm right here. I'm right here, Glorilla. You could just bring your ass down to Florida and I will show you the most inexpensive time of your life. I'm talking about to the point where we ain't spending no money. I know your country. I know you like to fish. I don't know how to fish, but we going to do that shit. We going to go hunting. I can hunt too. But I just want to go ahead and say, man, shouts out to Glorilla, man. I want to go ahead and give her our flowers real quick. And I'm done with that. So shouts out to everybody in the chat right now, man. We got Cooley, the comedian over there, says she looked tiny, like she could be with T. Listen, she looked good. Now, hold on, Tiny, don't do that. Don't do that. Tiny, listen, Tiny, damn, I'm gonna need security after I say this, but man, don't ever disrespect Glorilla. And I ain't even saying the Glorilla is the best of the best. I ain't the best of the best, but I'm saying is Tiny, I don't know about that, man. I feel like T.I. is the only man for Tiny. And whoever else they be swinging with in that relationship. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like Tiny. Tiny's a real one. Cooley. Tiny, I like Tiny, but Tiny is artificial. I don't think you remember what Tiny looked like before she had that plastic surgery. Tiny, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because I love my people and I do not want to talk bad about my people who don't deserve it. Jesus Christ, who looks like that? Hold on, Cooley. Who looks like that? Who looks like they trying to do all that? Oh, gee. Well, that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is, man. But listen, women, do y'all even like that shit? Off topic. Real quick, Cooley the comedian. We got I need to ask that question. Do women really like all of that? She said that Glorilla is tiny. So she's alluding to Glorilla that looks like the tiny type that possibly likes to be thrown around, spit in her mouth and choked and all that stuff like that. And listen, do women actually like stuff like that? I think all the men would like to take the time out to get that answer, and at least I can get that in the goddamn chop down. Yeah, do women really like doing all that stuff? Now I'm intrigued. Now, do women really like that to be choked and spit on? Listen, little women, stop letting these men throw you around like that. Stop letting you gonna get a bruise. And fellas, don't you be throwing these damn women around. You gotta be careful, man. All these sexual assault. Listen, I'd be surprised if any woman get thrown around during intercourse at this point in time. I'd be surprised if any woman get any rough anything anymore, because with all these sexual assault cases coming out, it's like, dog, I don't even listen. I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death, man. I might need to record this shit. I think I might need to record all my encounters, man, just to make sure that in case somebody 20 years, 30 years, 40 years from now want to try to sue me and say that I did something to them, I'm going to say, nope, I'm going to pull that damn video out like Diddy. I'm going to say, nope, I got videos, Your Honor. She actually was enjoying it. I even have the audio. I have HD and 4K versions of it. Shouts out to everybody out there who's trying to protect their freedom. Say, yeah, they do. Yeah, listen, you already know what time it is. Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now, man. We not done. We ain't done, man. Listen, I'm moving right on. I'm moving along because I'm moving along. I'm moving along. More Jim Jones crying and shit. Hold on. There we go.
On the line for this. And I took it with a smile. Even when niggas doubted me, niggas down me, when I was on trial and niggas told me I need to take the plea. Take what plea? We don't take pleas, nigga. You heard? By the grace of God, the trial gets dismissed because they couldn't find enough evidence of a shootout that happened on uptown over Cameron. You heard? I want the trial over shit like that. I want the court over shit like that. Every time you see me in the news, it was over diplomats. When I get sued and shit like that, it'd be over diplomats. When I'm kicking ass, when I come to the club 30 deep, it did what? It made the diplomats look good. You heard? When I'm banging blood, it was good for them, right? It was good when it was good for them. You heard? When it wasn't good for them, oh, nobody wanted to be a part of the Bloods. But when the Bloods became popping and it became the notoriety of the Blood started becoming, oh, everybody want to turn blood. No, I didn't put that on camera because I was glamorizing. I put that on camera because this is what we was going through. All these.
Hold up. Time out. Jim Jones, there you go again with that bullshit now. Now listen. Listen. You thought it was over that Jim Jones. Listen. Exactly, you got to have a listen. Jim Jones. Shouts out to you, Pat Riley. Shouts out to Pat Riley in the building, man. One of the most talented people that I know. One of the most listen, I'm sorry, before I get into the Jim Jones thing, I want to go ahead and shout out my dog for coming through real quick. Pat Riley, go follow Pat Riley, one of the most interesting, funniest, talented, athletic, strongest, internationally traveled individual, HBCU attending individual, HBCU football, fucking all collegiate quarterback, all that shit, man. That's Pat Riley right there, man. That's my brother, man. Brother from another mother. And we're going to do some work too, Pat. Pat, let me know whenever you want to come on this podcast. I got you. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit you up later about that shit. So if you got to go, no worries. But let's get back into this goddamn Jim Jones shit. Jim Jones is claiming right now, this is an old-ass interview, by the way. So if you didn't hear what he was saying, let's do it again. My bad. That's on y'all side.
Trial over shit like that. I went to court over shit like that. Every time you see me in the news, it was over diplomats. When I get sued and shit like that, it'd be over diplomats. When I'm kicking ass, when I come to the club 30 deep, it did what? It made the diplomats look good.
All right. Now, this man here is claiming that. Now, this is an interview that resurfaced as well. This is a resurfaced interview on Hot 97 in 2016, 2017. Dipset Saturday. This man went on here crying, talking about basically, he's saying that all the legal stuff, all the beef stuff, all the stuff that Cameron and Jewel, shouts out to Jewels. I believe Jewel's my brother. He lives in Florida. Jewel Santana, to be exact. I believe he follows this platform. If not, he comes through this platform all the time. So shouts out to Jewel Santana. That's my guy. But Jim Jones lying, bro. I'm sorry. Jewel Santana, if anybody can get my dog on here, and I'm going to try to get Jewel Santana on this podcast, man. I want to hear from him. I want to hear what he has to say. Cam already spoke his piece. Basically, Jim Jones is coming off. And this is the arrogance is what I'm talking about. Jim Jones, you're coming off too arrogant with this shit, bro. I was in college. Now, I remember being in college 04 through 08. You know what I'm saying? When Dipset was like, when Jim Jones, like 04 through 08, the balling era, the Jim Jones era, the Diaries or whatever the fuck it was, that good ass album. I don't know about that because I remember Lil Wayne also making the blood culture popular as well, Jim Jones. And I do remember, even though we all got our questions about Lil Wayne, we all said that Lil Wayne was suspect, but he was validated by many bloods around the United States. Now, I ain't gonna much lie, and you could fact check me on this. You could ask ask a blood member on your street. Lil Wayne and Birdman was forcefully validated as blood members, even though we had fucking speculation that shit wasn't real, right? Jim Jones, on the other hand, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody really come over the years, pause and say that Jim Jones was like one of the biggest, baddest OGs of the blood gangs of all time and nothing like that. Jim Jones acting like he started the blood culture too. Jim Jones is claiming in this interview that it's almost like through this time period, there will be no blood culture. There will be nothing to do with the Bloods on Dipset. He's almost like saying, he's alluding to that is for like, and come on now, this is New York we talking about. So New York, I need answers from y'all. Man. Jim Jones is taking all the credit from every goddamn body, even the Bloods, man. Jim Jones is taking all the goddamn. Listen, exactly, bro. Jim Jones is kind of telling. It's telling on himself. Cameron said that this is all a lie. Jim Jones is just a fan. Jim Jones says he not only brought the blood culture to the areas of New York where he was at, Jim Jones is also taking credit for taking the blood culture commercially. Now, also remember this. If I'm not mistaken, who else was really popular at the time and also a validated blood? Who? Come on now. I know y'all can help me out. West Coast, where my people at? Game. My dog Game. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you had Game at the time. You had Lil Wayne at the time. Of course, you had Baby in the background, as a blood, whatever. You had other people. You had other validated people who even banged, who didn't even say anything. Then you got Jim Jones. Jim Jones came. I feel like everybody pretty much got familiarized with Jim Jones claiming blood like that. Outside of people who probably just know him in New York or saw his mixtape, whatever. Came out of nowhere. He had the long, curly, Eazy-E shit. Remember that? The Jerry curl shit he had in the original Gangsters video when it was pretty much like a blood anthem type thing. I remember that shit, but who else? He was in the video with blood with Game. So, and it was on the West Coast or had a West Coast feel. Obviously, the song originated from Eazy-E and NWA, all those shit like that back in the day. Certified Gangsters and all that. Whatever fuck the shit. I think it's Certified Gangsters, right? Yeah, Certified Gangsters, bro. That's when I was like, okay, Jim Jones must be blood. He's taking credit for all that shit, man. Shouts out to Cool, the comedian says, Wavy, Jim ain't have no way. Exactly. Oh, nah. Ballin', nah. Was it? Ballin' didn't come out first? Nah, I remember Certified Gangsters, I think, came out before Ballin'. Ballin' was like Jim Jones, like his launching pad. Yeah. Ballin', when Ballin' came out, that's when Jim Jones got a launching pad into like international and all that stuff. Before then, all my people that remember, that's old enough to remember. Exactly. You had Game, you had Death Row, you had so many others, bro. So many others. I feel like so Jim Jones, and I'm not saying, I'm talking about West Coast having an influence on the East Coast and East Coast having an influence on the West Coast already for decades in the hip hop industry, way before Jim Jones even came about. Jim Jones in this is coming off as saying, I started all this and all the beasts dealing with gangs and violence and all this stuff like that. They didn't want no parts of it. No, Jim Jones, they didn't want no parts because they knew that you wasn't about that shit. And also they knew that and all gang members really know, all real ones know that all that damn killing each other and shit is stupid any fucking way. All that beef shit is stupid anyway, bro. All the real ones know that anyway. So when you sit there and say that people didn't want no parts of the beef, so then that made them that, you know, and you took over and all that stuff, bro, that's bullshit. And that's why Jim Jones, that's why we on your ass today. Pause. Cooley, Cooley the comedian says Death Row made Bloods hot and the game, and Wayne was yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it was repping it, bro. No one, exactly. I can't name a Jim Jones classic album. No, I can. Now Jim Jones only got one classic. I think it was something. Damn, I almost said Summer in Miami, but that was one of the songs. Hold on. I want to make sure, man, because I want to make sure. Come on, bro. There we go. Come on, bro. What's up with my damn keyboard here? Anyway, whatever. Summer in Miami was on what album? There you go. Harlem. There we go. It was Harlem. Well, that's the only album, right? No, that's the song on something. Hold on. Here we go. Diary of the Summer. I'm an idiot. There we go. Was supported by 3 singles. There you go. Okay. This is on Wikipedia now. Jim Jones' classic album is only one album, and it's Diary of the Summer. And I'm only saying that because I know for a fact that you can find a bunch of people from down south, up north. That's what we got. That's what we got from Jimmy, bro. But I'm gonna tell you why Jim Jones. Where's Cooley at? Hey, Cooley, here's why you didn't hear nothing about Jim Jones beforehand. Remember Max B went to prison, right? All my New York people, all my New York historians, all my diplomatic historians out there, they remember. We remember when Max B went to jail. When Max B went to jail, that's when you got Jim Jones. Y'all gotta see. I love being old sometimes, because when you old like me, you remember shit like this. Like you could remember when Lil Wayne was repping Crip before he came out. All my people my age remember when Lil Wayne was repping Crip, and then he shot himself, and then all of a sudden he came back blood and all this shit, and then his career took off. Then I remember when Max B was out. I remember Jim Jones. They gave Jim Jones Max B's style so that Jim Jones can have a career. Max B, if you listen to all them songs that was written, all the songs we love by Jim Jones, bro, we got to understand that that's all Max B. That's not even Jim Jones. And I don't hear nobody saying that shit. Let's not forget that Diplomats has some fucking crazy talent in it, bro, that we wasn't even thinking. You want to know why? You want to know why we wasn't thinking about Jim Jones, bro? Because we had Cameron. We had Max B. We had Cameron. We had Freaky Zeke. We had fucking, which was Freaky Zeke was my favorite one. I think it's Freaky Zeke. I think it's Freaky Zeke. And the other motherfucker, damn. It was Freaky Zeke. J.R. Ryder. Who the fuck remember J.R. Ryder? J.R. Ryder was one of the hardest diplomats out there. That's why I said Jim Jones can't pull this shit out now. Pause. He can't sit there and go against these real historians out here in hip-hop like we are. When we talking about Dipset, Jim Jones can't sit there and lie to us like that. That's why Jim Jones, he should have never even made that diss record this morning or last night, whenever the fuck he wanted to make that shit. Because at the end of the day, when we talk receipts, the fans got receipts. People like me who love Dipset, who's from Philadelphia but love Dipset, love fucking State Property, all them people, man, when all that shit was out, bro, you can't lie to me, Jim Jones. You was the last motherfucker. Oh, Hell Rel. What about Hell Rel? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, we had Hell Rel, Freaky Zeke, Cameron, J.R. Ryder. We had, man, come the fuck on. Jim Jones? The fuck? Bro, we had the Locks. We had State Prop. Jim Jones wasn't even a thought. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. See, because Jim Jones is Jim Jones is telling on himself, too, with the people. Wu-Tang, Now we can go all the way down that line right there with all that stuff. We're not gonna go down that line with all the groups. I want to keep it. I want to keep it in the scope of Jim Jones because Jim Jones is telling on himself. So he's alluding to the fact that he actually brought negativity to the Dipset. He's actually telling on himself that he was a negative influence on the success of Dipset because basically what he's saying is he was the problem. Basically, Jim Jones is saying that the fact that he wanted to be gangster so damn bad, the fact that he wanted to uplift the gang side of himself, like acting like a fucking YG, he still acts like a YG. I know real OGs, and I ain't gotta be. I don't have to do anything or claim it. I don't gotta do shit. I know real OGs right now that'll tell you. I don't care if they rep Crip. I don't care what they rep. I don't care what it is. They'll tell you that once you make it, you ain't supposed to bring that negativity, the negative part or the negative aspect into the game with you. You're supposed to, if anything, you bring the influence to help bring people forward. That's always going to be the goal of any game. So what Jim Jones is actually saying is because he was so immature, he became a distraction. He became a negative influence and a problem. And he's blaming them because they didn't want no more parts to it. Because what Cameron said is, yeah, Jim Jones was repping gangs and he was getting in beefs. But basically what Cameron is nicely alluding to is that Jim Jones liked to start shit that he can't finish. That's what Cameron is saying. So he was alluding to the fact that Jim Jones, now this is present when Cameron said that. We all heard the interview. Cameron said that he starts stuff with people and then sit down with them and try to be friends, even if they beat his ass. And then in the past, this interview right here in 2016, Jim Jones is telling on himself saying that when he did get into beefs, when he did want to rep the set, when he did bring his blood perspective to the situation and it became negative, nobody wanted parts to him. Want to know why, Jim Jones? Sometimes you got to see yourself as the damn the common denominator. God damn it! Sometimes it ain't everybody else, Jim Jones. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes we gotta and right now, from a public's perspective, we look at Jim Jones like one of these young motherfuckers, man. We don't look at Jim Jones like no OG, bro. We look at Jim Jones like one of these YNs running around here. You get what I'm saying? And I love all my YNs. And I don't mean that with disrespect. I love all my young people. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big advocate for young people. So when I say YNs, I mean that with love. All my young people. But they don't act like Jim Jones, man. They on some other shit. You got dudes doing better business and making better choices than Jim Jones still. Jim Jones still walking around the same hood. Jim Jones like that dude, that old dude from the hood that don't never leave the fucking hood, no matter what he got going on. And he like, and the only difference is Jim Jones probably got a little money in his pocket. But if Jim Jones didn't have no money in his pocket, he would be reminding all of us, just like that crackhead or that old basketball player that's on dope but don't never leave the goddamn hood and just walk around trying to bully everybody. That's what Jim Jones remind me of. He remind me of the motherfucker that don't never elevate and go no damn where. So what he does is stay in the goddamn hood and bully other motherfuckers with that old school ass mentality. So this is why Jim Jones, nobody's fucking with you. See, I broke it down for you. Cameron had his perspective. This is an old interview where he's crying because he felt like he was left behind. And then you got right now where he's talking about and then you got all the history. Look at all my people in the comments right now with all this good ass history. You get what I'm saying? Cooley Comedian says JR and Max was on. Come on, bro. They was JR Ryder and Max B was the writers. Everybody else could rap and write, of course. But those two were the brains in the operation as far as the pen and pad, bro. And nobody will ever argue with anything that I'm saying right now. Shouts out to my cousin over there in the chat as well. Shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to you, man. K1 over here, man. Shouts out to you. Everybody over there in Kentucky as well, man. You already know what it is. We got a bunch of people from Kentucky that follow this platform, man. Exactly. Jim is a clout chaser. Shouts out to DC in the building, man. Shouts out to Cooley, the comedian over here, man. Getting that hard, that participation pause. But it's all facts. And shit like this make me upset. Stuff like this make me upset because when you see, look at where Mace, I remember wanting Cameron. I remember messaging Cameron. I posted on his when Cameron was just freestyling in the hood, when he, before the podcast, before the new shit, Cameron was just he was on the way back up. And everybody was rooting for Cameron because Cameron's still Cameron. You feel me? And look at what Cameron is now. Mace. You saw Mace went through all that shit with Diddy. We got Mace's back, bro. Look where they at now. If Max B dropped the album right now, I'm listening to it right now. Because we're going to get what Jim Jones couldn't do if we get a Max B album right now. Even though Max B old as fuck. I could play any one of Max B's songs right now. You be like, ain't that Jim Jones? No, that's Max B. All that harmonizing in the background, that's on Jim Jones' best, on his best work is Max B. You feel me? J.R. Ryder, come on, man. One of the best in the group. Oh, shit. Instagram, I'm going to add you back in a second, all right? Instagram always lose out after an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and do them. I'm going to add them back in here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get Instagram back in the chat real quick. And then we'll keep going. It won't take long. I'm not doing no title on there. I'm just going to go ahead and get them back in the chat real quick. 2 seconds. Instagram always ends the live after an hour, so that is what it is. We got to deal with it until they fix that shit one day. But it's okay. We're about to welcome them back in the chat right now, and then we're going to keep going because I'm going to move on too, because we're going to talk about some more serious issues as well. We're going to talk about some more stuff. My emotions aside. Come on, bro. Y'all, man, listen, I fucks with some of the shit that Jim Jones had, but not all of it. Not all of it. Like I said, okay, here's a fun fact, y'all. Here's a fun fact for all my people as y'all coming back into the chat. That's not me. That's Instagram. Instagram ends the live every hour. So I just go ahead and add Instagram back every hour. It's cool. But what my point is this. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Corey Dwayne. Corey Dwayne in the chat over there, man. I appreciate you stopping through. That's why I wanted to make sure I did a live early today, because I'm going to have to leave early today, but we still got time. We still got time. I got plenty to get to. We was talking about Jim Jones and all this stuff. Jim Jones dressed like a goddamn bottle of Pepto-Bismol this morning on there with this whack-ass rap. And then we was talking about all these fun facts. We had Cooley the comedian over there. So if you're not following Cooley the comedian from DC, make sure you go over there and follow Cooley the comedian over there. Anybody that wants to any help building their page and all this stuff like that, I got you. Yeah, y'all didn't miss anything. Instagram ends the live every hour, and I just restart the Instagram live, and that's why y'all back in here now. Shouts out to Cooley the comedian as well. Welcome back. It wasn't me. It was Instagram. We're going to keep going. Shouts out to Corey Dwayne representing Memphis 10. Big Memphis 10 in the building. Shouts out to my cousin. Shouts out to Pat Rowley, the most amazing person I've ever met in my goddamn life. The life that I would love to live if I had nothing going on. It would be damn sure Pat Rowley as well. One of the most amazing human beings I've ever met. All right, so let's keep going because I've already talked about this motherfucker enough, and then to the point where we done talked about Jim Jones damn near an hour, but it's very necessary. And like I said, anybody not following Cooley the comedian over there on Instagram, make sure you follow Cooley I'm sorry, it is Cooley.the.comedian. Go follow them, representing out of DC area. And then if you need me to share anything, or I'll just go over there and steal some shit and share it and tag you anyway. It don't matter. I love uplifting everybody as well. So I hope you don't mind. I always give back to people who support me, bro. That's just automatic. All right. I know y'all. All right. So let's get to something else. Let's get to something else outside of, because we got some things, man. We got some things that I want to backtrack on from last week, but we're gonna keep going with the we're gonna keep going with this shit. We're going to keep going with this. All right, real quick, because I know y'all love hearing about this shit. We got the diddler. We got Diddy back in the goddamn news right now, because Diddy is now being sued again. Goddamn, what the fuck? Yeah. Check out the Princess of Compton. Yeah, I sure will. Hold on. Cholafield. Please, okay. Hank Holyfield. Hopefully I'm saying that right, man. I want to make sure I get your name right. Are you from Compton, man? Shout out to everybody on the West Coast as well. I'm going to check this out. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. I'm going to copy this right now. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm just going to go ahead and control V. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna check that out, and I'm gonna share it too if I need to. Now, let's see what we got. We got go down the chat over here, Instagram. Oh yeah, of course, man. Thanks for the love. Hey, listen, we all in this together. If you're a content creator, man, I can't say this enough. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. If you're a content creator, if you got a business, if you got ideas, if you want to come on the podcast, if you want to come on here live, any point in time, I do this 5 days a week, and I do other lives that I'm working on. And as far as scheduling is concerned, because got a lot of shit going on outside of here, outside of content creating. But I want to do more lives at night. That way, other people who are at work who can't be on screen that want to come on screen, you're more than welcome. Like I said, I could add 3 more people outside of myself. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that. So if you guys ever want to come on and we can have roundtable discussions, other content creators, if you want to talk to the people or we can all talk to the people and share and spread ideas and information, I'm all for it, man. You could use this platform as your platform. I always tell people that. I am not drunk with whether I'm just using this platform or not. I use this platform for what I need, but I'm also using this platform to hold and uplift other people. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. But right now we got Diddy back in there because apparently he is back in the news again. Your boy, Uncle Diddler, back in the news, man. Now I don't have much information on this one right now, but I will because they said the shit would be in the bio and all that stuff like that. They don't got none of that shit down here. Okay. But we'll get more information on that. We're going to talk about it. But yeah, back in the news again. Uncle Diddy is back in the goddamn news with another lawsuit. Now, I did report last week or the week before on how on the reports that Diddy was hiding in his cell so that he can't get served these lawsuits. So there's way more lawsuits. Did you guys know that there's over 100 pending lawsuits from Jane Does and random people right now? That this is just they just report on the ones that they actually get to serve to him. But he's been hiding in his cell, refusing to receive service of these lawsuits so that the internet can stop reporting on him. So I don't want you guys to think that this shit is going to be anywhere but over because he's going to have so many more lawsuits that come to light, even while he's on trial. Is that even possible? Can you get sued while you're already on trial? I think you probably can. You get sued while you're in jail. You get sued while in prison, apparently. So I'm assuming that he's going to keep getting sued, even if he walked out of the courtroom scot-free in May or March. I think it's May. Even if he walked out of there, this man still got over almost 200 more lawsuits pending against him. But because he was refusing to come out of his cell from reported a couple weeks ago, that this is why we're not hearing them as much as we were. So this is just the latest one right here that came out reported. So yes, another Jane Doe is suing Diddy again, and we're going to have all the information and tea on this. I'm going to dig all that stuff up, and I'm going to have all that shit. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. I want to go ahead and point that shit out there. So if you get some information or you want to do some information, matter of fact, this slides over like this. No, okay, my bad. All right, we'll get to Ray J in a minute. He nasty. We ain't gonna do all that. All right. Let me get out this. Let me get myself back on the screen. Also, real quick. I know we're moving along right now because I want to get to the people in the fires and all that stuff. We're gonna get to more serious stuff. I want to get all this random Jumanji 2025 shit out of the goddamn way because right now this shit blew me away. Pause. Anytime you got now, apparently, I didn't even know this shit could happen. Apparently, a fucking coyote was in a goddamn Chicago grocery store. I know what you're thinking. Look at this bullshit.
Okay, go ahead.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Hey, watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Now, I know, man. I know, right? You would never thought that a Tuesday morning would have all this type of shit going on. But let me tell you something. This happened, I guess, over the, I don't know, a couple of days ago, whenever this was happened. But somebody reported this and shared it on the internet. So here we go. All right. So in Chicago, apparently, I don't know how to explain some stupid ass shit like this. But apparently in Chicago, they got coyotes running around in the fucking street. What the fuck is going on in Chicago, man? Shouts out to everybody in Chicago. Shouts out to everybody in Chicago, man. Yo, what the fuck is going on in Chicago? Y'all got lions. Y'all got everything in Chicago, man. I don't even know if they just made this shit up and just wanted to say to Chicago, Chicago they got gang violence and they got wild animals running around and all type of shit. But let me tell you something. This has got to be one of the most craziest scenes of events that I've ever seen. Why the fuck is a coyote in the grocery store? Second, where at in Chicago where the fuck would I find a coyote in the city? They said Chicago. Now, when people say Chicago and they say New York and they say, I get it, they could be meaning some outskirt places and stuff like this. But you're talking to a person. I lived in Chicago. Oh, I lived in Chicago, man. I lived right there on the south side. I lived in the south side of Chicago. I lived on the north side of Chicago. I've lived on the west side of Chicago. Let me tell you something right now. I ain't seen not one goddamn coyote no damn where. I ain't seen no damn coyote in no damn Chicago, man. Not even on the south side. I thought I would have seen a wolf maybe on the south side. I ain't never seen no coyote, let alone in the grocery store, in the fucking fruits and vegetables. This is the craziest shit. When I saw this, I had to out my marijuana, and I had to make sure that the chemicals was in the marijuana was not having me hallucinate. I know I was tired when I saw this shit. So I had to go ahead and I want to make sure that I let you guys know. Yeah, exactly, bro. A lion? Wait, hold up. What the fuck? Hold on. Cooler the comedian says, I posted something, walking the streets of Detroit a couple weeks ago. What was walking the streets of Detroit, might I ask? A lion? Is that a lion picture emoji? A cougar? What the fuck is that? Lions? What? No, hold on, man. Nah. So okay, I remember seeing that video. Nah, bro. Hell nah. Is that I remember seeing that video with the lions and shit walking in the street. That shit was not no damn Detroit. That was not Detroit, ladies and gentlemen. And if it was in Detroit, I'd like to know right now. I need answers. I need answers, Detroit. Said a lot of things are put in the news just to distract us from reality. Listen, that lion shit was wild, and I know damn well that wasn't no Detroit. That shit was that shit was 8 miles of Africa. That's the only place I thought that would have been. I was waiting to see some dudes with the dashikis run out of the bushes with the sticks to collect their lions on that video right there. But yeah, man, this is getting out of hand, man. We got coyotes. 2025 is getting out of hand. So we start the year off, and I was supposed to keep a list, but I'm already seeing that the list is going to be too damn long to keep. We had drones going into the new year. We got Meek Mills trying to buy TikTok. We got Jim Jones, Cameron beef. It's so much. We got fires, arson. We could get into that in a moment, man, what I think. But there's a lot going on, man. I can't keep up, guys. I can't keep up. This is Jumanji, baby. This is Jumanji. Look, this is the real Jumanji, what I'm looking at. 2025 did not come to play. All we need now is the next Cat Williams, Shannon Sharp interview, which they will be dropping. And I'm excited. I'm excited, man, because we're all gonna perish, bro. They're gonna, man, listen here. If 2025 is starting off like this, bro, it's a wrap, bro. We might as well just let them have it, bro. Whatever power, whatever thing is controlling everything, these events, the fires, we got coyotes in the fucking grocery store, we got drones still in the air, we got UFOs, and oh man, we got fucking, listen, please spare me 2025. That's why I said I don't even think I want to work hard in 2005. If you got a job in 2025, just don't try to work hard no more, man. Fuck that. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Stop working hard in the job force. I know that might sound crazy, but let me tell you something. If this is any implication of where we're going, I mean, they're burning the fucking houses down at this point. They're burning the trees down, which we're gonna get into. Let me go ahead and take this shit down, man. Let me tell you something. This year right here is already off the fucking chain, bro. And I'm bringing off the chain back. That's exact. If off the chain was a year, it would be 2020 fucking 5. It would be. It would be. Because this is definitely going down just like how Jumanji was. Sorry, I'm trying to put this shit back up on here. There we go. Let me go ahead and put that Jumanji down there. Listen, this is where we at, man. We're in Jumanji times right now. We're living in some crazy times right now, man. Am I frozen on Instagram or what? I ain't frozen on Facebook. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now. Make sure I don't forget nobody. We're gonna take a pause for the cause. Yeah, that was not Detroit. Exactly. Corey Dwayne said it wasn't Detroit over there. And I don't know why this is let me go ahead and restart this. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's all right. Well, I can't get back into that shit. So I don't know where that went. Apparently I'm still live some damn where. Anyway, moving right along. There we go. I'm right there. Boom. There you go. I can see you. I want to make sure I can see everybody. Oh, hold on. There we go. My bad. Want to make sure that I can see everybody. Yeah, get your popcorn ready, man. Cool comedian said, get your fucking popcorn ready, bro, because this is where it's going down. I don't even know what to say anymore. We got all types of shit going on nowadays. But we're gonna keep on moving along though. So this is another funny topic right here. So apparently, boom, there we go.
Them niggas is mad, right? You know what I'm saying? And
sound,
then I just want one real nigga, y'all, to just
Oh.
keep it a beat.
Wait, am I
and say, yo, we're mad that you got rim and we did. I just want one nigga to keep it a buck, bro. Cause that's what y'all niggas is mad at, bro. It's just like, yo, y'all niggas is going to the edge of the earth to go everywhere else because y'all niggas is just mad that it happened. I kept it $1 with niggas.
That's
I'm
weird.
like, yo, hey, listen.
Am I sharing the wrong
if
thing?
it was
I don't
that
know.
easy for
Let's go back. I'm gonna just go ahead and exit that shit off and stop sharing it all together. It's all good. We're gonna reshare that shit. That's weird. Why is this shit still playing? All right. That's okay. That's strange. That scared the fuck out of me because I literally muted that whole tab. So I'm gonna unmute that shit again. Yeah, that's Instagram is doing some. Instagram is doing some wild. Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, this is technical difficulty in person. I don't know why this shit's doing that. And when we do stuff like that, all we do is go to the next joint. All right, whatever. Strange things in these days and times, but it's okay. We're gonna keep moving right along. Instagram be on some shit, man. I'm telling you, for all my content creators out there, man, the first chance that we can get, please go support fan base. Please go support fan base. If you don't do nothing else, because let me tell you something, with all the bugs and shit that they got, there we go. With all the bugs and shit that that Meta has, that shit be pissing me off. But we're gonna keep that shit going. Look at Glorilla back. And see, I done spoke her ass up again. Glorilla is back on my timeline with the yams, sweet yams. Show me the way. Yeah, I love me some Glorilla, man. Glorilla gonna have to come up off something, man. I'll tell you that. Glorilla. Looking so good with the yams. Glorilla. Make a song for that motherfucker. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to pull up my what you call him again. For some reason, I don't know why this shit acts stupid like that. Maybe this dude's so ugly that he's breaking my Instagram. There we go.
So them niggas is mad, right? You know what I'm saying? And then I just want one real nigga, y'all, to just keep it a beat and say, yo, we're mad that you got Rem and we did. I just want one nigga to keep it a buck, bro. Cause that's what y'all niggas is mad at, bro. It's just like, yo, y'all niggas is going to the edge of the earth to go everywhere else because y'all niggas is just mad that it happened. I kept it $1 with niggas. I'm like, yo, hey, listen. If it was that easy for any of y'all niggas, y'all would have did it. It's a bunch of niggas who don't like me for no reason because I got a bitch. Excuse me. Hold on, I gotta start that over. Hold on, I'm started over. Niggas is really mad that
y'all heard what y'all heard what this ugly motherfucker said. Now listen. If you're looking for me to be scared of any goddamn body, you're a goddamn fool. You just got to beat my ass. I got to tell the truth. This man here said that we mad that this man here is with Remy Ma. This man is accusing us, fellas. All my fellas out there, this man here is accusing us of being mad that this motherfucker got Remy, bro. This man so damn ugly, bro. That's why, my brother. We not mad that a man was able to get with Remy because Pat Poose got Remy. It's just that Pat Poose, we could tell Pat Poose, he takes care of himself. Pat Poose always been a solid public figure for us to be able to enjoy his arts and all that stuff like that. Pat Poose is a very intellectual, talented, man, everything you could, man, you couldn't hold a fucking candle. Not many MCs, period, can hold a candle on the same track. If you let Pat Poose freestyle, write the shit down, do any of that thing hip hop related, and you got this ugly ass nigga right here talking about how we mad that he's with Remy, and it's just not the case, bro. What he got to stop doing, he got to stop taking shots at all the dudes out there, because apparently he's saying that we mad, but he's the one, he should be mad at Pat Poose for knocking his ass out like that. How come he ain't addressing none of that shit that they apparently a bunch of people saw? A bunch of people, exactly. Cooley the comedian says, while Remy ain't put him on her family dental plan yet, she don't really love him for real. And you know what? That's exactly right. We hear all this rah shit from this man, but we don't hear much from Remy. Remy, I don't even like when we look at Remy. We don't know if she's second guessing her damn decision or not. But we also can see that it's too goddamn late for her to go back on her decision and then try to get back with Pat, because Pat is with Clarissa, whatever fucking name is. The other fine, let me tell you something right now. Jesus Christ. Clarissa. Let me tell you something. Shouts out to Clarissa, man. Pat Pooh's won. I don't give a damn. I love me some Remy too. I'm gonna put this out on record. I love me some Remy Ma. Remy Ma is another snacktacular snack pack, pudding pack, snackety snack, snickety snack, lips smacking good. That is another fine woman there. So when we see that, we ain't mad. We're just confused, young brother. We're confused. We're confused of her life decisions. It seems like Remy Ma don't make good life decisions. That's all we're saying. It just seems like Remy Ma is a very beautiful, talented, smart, gorgeous, every goddamn thing. We love Remy Ma still, but it seems like if we were her friend, we're gonna tell Remy Ma, we're gonna ask her how does she really feel about her life choices, because you ain't supposed to shoot at somebody or shoot somebody or put yourself in a situation, go to prison, and then you ain't after you have all that money and success. So that's a bad decision right there. Then you ain't supposed to get out of prison and then cheat on your man that held you down with this man look like that. That's another bad life decision, Remy Ma, because the man ain't even listen. Remy Ma went from getting out of prison, Black Love, Pat Pooh's awards. They were making appearances at awards together. They were walking the red carpets together. They were making music together. They were doing beautiful things, had children together. And I get it. Everyone grows apart, and sometimes relationships go astray. But what I'm just not about to sit here and do is let this man keep disrespecting hip hop and disrespecting Pat Poos and disrespecting my Remy Ma. I'm just saying. So it's not that we mad at you, young man. I'm from Philly too. A lot of us are from Philly. We not mad, young man. We just confused. We confused of how the fuck she go from Pat Poos, somebody who we hold in high regards and respect, to you. Nobody like you. Nobody like this man. Nobody. Exactly. Cooley the comedian says Pap in a different class of rappers like Big L, Cannabis. You feel me? Yeah, man, come on, man. We already know what time, and we start hearing names like that. And the motherfucker Doom type. Exactly, bro. Bro, listen here. Listen. Real bars. Everybody who know hip-hop, bro. Everybody know hip-hop. We respect Pat Poos for a reason. And then when we heard he knocked your ugly ass out, that we were rooting for Pat Poos. Like, hell yeah, even if he ain't getting her back, it was just all strength. You can't keep speaking out like that on the. I don't give a fuck what block captain you is, because I come from an era where we had real block captains, and it damn sure wasn't nobody like you, sir. We had real block captains, and real block captains were really older women and older people that lived on your block, and they control how the block parties would go, and then the city or the police would come and then talk to them on how they could orchestrate closing blocks off and stuff like that. That's what a block captain is. Block captain used to take care of the kids in the neighborhood and shit like that. The block captains used to talk to other block captains and make sure that we keep crime and shit like that down and report stuff and keep the kids safe and be able to watch kids walking home from school. That's what a real block captain is. So it's disrespectful, first of all, sir, your name saying that you're a block captain of any type. Because if you're trying to relate being a block captain of street crime or street Neanderthalism, and you're trying to compare it to what a real block captain is, first of all, that's a first strike for me. I'm from Philadelphia. You can't do that. You can't do that. I know real block captains. We don't disrespect that title. Second, you don't disrespect Pat Poos like that. And I'm not saying I'm taking up for the man personally. I'm saying out of professionalism, respect, and out of talent, you just need to keep your goddamn mouth closed, sir. Literally and figuratively, physically, all that bullshit. Keep your goddamn mouth closed, sir. And then third, exactly. Cooley the comedian says, who is this man? Well, this man here, exactly. Block captain. Yeah, bro, listen here. This man here opened his mouth again, talking shit. I don't get it, Remy. I don't get it. And if he want to fight me, I don't give a fuck. He better call all the motherfuckers on his block. And I ain't fighting no people on the block. I'm gonna call the police. I'm too old for that. I'm calling the police on you. I'm gonna be on some Charleston White shit. I'm calling the police on your ass. I'm gonna say, yep, Your Honor, I said something on the internet, and I'm trying to move about from A to B, and this young Neanderthal tried to attack me. Yeah, man, you got to learn how to. Hey, listen here. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. Hey, we're gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on. We got more serious stuff to talk about, man. Before I get off here today, man, we got about another hour or so. Matter of fact, another half an hour. Another half an hour, actually. But let me go ahead and get to more serious stuff. Now that we done talked about all this bogus stuff, I was gonna get into the whole first of all, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Might as well, right?
All night. Damn that. Like that. All night. Damn that. Like that.
All right. Y'all already know who this is. We got Mr. Ray J back in the motherfucking if buffoonery was a person, Ray J, you would have the title of buffoonery. Ray J went from the dentist, and as soon as he couldn't wait to get out the damn dentist. Ray J couldn't wait to get out the dentist only to ask a woman if he can buy the drawers off her ass. Apparently Ray J likes stank ass women's drawers on his nose, and he's even willing to buy them. So if you can't read that, let me go ahead and put this down. If you can't read that, it says this the time I let him smell my okay. I don't know what that says. Coochie hole. Okay. So guess who might be the one buying these panties extra stank trying to make my man love me? I don't know what the fuck. Leave me. Listen here, man. To hell with the reason why. To hell with the reason why this man's out here doing and acting this way right here. Ray J, I want to go ahead and tell you right now, you doing some dumbass shit. How the hell you leave the damn dentist getting your teeth straightened or whatever he had done to his teeth? He was obviously very insecure about his teeth. He went to the dentist, post that he got his teeth done again as as an older man. He feels a little bit better now. It's an insecurity of his. And then he goes and proceeds to go straight out to a club. The first jump off that he can get to just to tell her that I am Ray J and I just love to have stank draws on my face. He likes fart on his face. We got women out here. Exactly. And the woman on inside of the goddamn. Exactly. I feel bad for this man. Brandon need to go ahead and call this man up and say, Ray J, deactivate all your social media accounts. How the fuck did we go from Ray J having a news channel, starting some breaking news shit on social media, to doing shit like this? How did we get here? How did we get here, y'all? How did we get here with Ray J? The news coming from Ray J, this is the first thing people can't wait to post about Ray J, is that he likes stank draws on his nose. And it's so incriminating because he is also alluding to the fact that he likes to take some of the whiff, some of the essence. The essence. He likes fish essence on his nostril area so that he can save the essence and walk around with the point of his nose smelling like a booty hole all day long. This is where we at in 2025. Yes, I'm reporting on this stuff because this is shit people say. That way, nobody can't delete they can't delete this shit later and say, nah, dog, I didn't say that shit and y'all lying, trying to make us feel like we crazy. Nah, celebrities, listen here. We ain't crazy. This is the shit y'all be doing. This is the crazy stuff y'all be talking about. This is the crazy stuff y'all into. How you gonna say you ain't never been at a Diddy party doing crazy stuff when you like to have booty hole on the tip of your nose and walk around with it all day? Now all we missing is the baby oil and more people, Ray J. You're insinuating that you like to have booty hole freak offs and you like the smell of booty. Now, I'm gonna ask him a question. Now, what happens when you don't have enough? When you don't have enough female booty, to booty essence to put on the tip of your nose, Ray J? Do you run out and find the nearest booty hole so you can put it on there, or do you wait until you can find another one? Because this is where we at right now, Ray J. You're presenting a side of freakiness that I don't think that I've ever seen another man presents, not in public, by the way. I don't know what y'all be doing in private. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all nasty in private, and that's the problem. We need to come out of all it. Y'all, some of y'all too nasty and freaky in private. Some of y'all like booty hole meat on your nostril as well. I'm good. I like women, y'all booty. I like. It's more to it than just put your booty hole on my nose. I don't even know how would you ask a woman to put their booty hole and fart? Apparently, they're alluding that Ray J doesn't just like you to leave some essence, some booty hole magic on his nostril area. He's also insinuating that, or they're alluding to the fact that he also requires the women to fart a little bit, a little fart, like a silent or maybe even a loud fart. I have no idea. But I'm gonna tell you something, Ray J. The next time you try to go on an interview and say you ain't never been to a Diddy party, I'm gonna call you a flat out fucking lie. Because first of all, he has been to a damn Diddy party, and then second of all, what happens? Like I asked before, what happens, Ray J, when there's not enough female booty holes left or around at the time? Do you automatically turn to the nearest booty hole? And the answer to that question is very important, because then that'll let us know everything we need to know about Ray J. Apparently, Ray J, he's going to skip the other no place and go straight into the other no place. And he likes the stinky no place, though. That's what he likes. He didn't even say coochie. He likes booty hole. Booty hole magic. That's what we need to call Ray J. 2025 Jumanji. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. This man walking around like he gotta have booty hole essence, fish magic, whatever you want to call it, on his nostril area, like he's gonna do a bump of cocaine. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a fan of Ray J, ladies, if you're into that type of stuff, if you're nasty like that you got to keep you some booty hole essence in a cocaine tin, and whenever you feel like you don't smell booty ass on your nose anymore, that you take out your booty hole container and then you smell some ass real quick and close your booty hole container like you did a bump of cocaine. Please let me know if we're dealing with these type of nasty ass people out here. Ray J, this video shows us everything we need to know. He could not wait. Most people say, oh, I got my teeth fixed. Like me, I have some dental work that I want to do and I'm working on. And I'll be starting all of that shit next week and so forth, and working on my goals to where I want to be dental wise. Everyone does. All grown folks do. Well, you should. But the first thing on my mind isn't, okay, I got good teeth, let me go smell some ass. That's the first thing this man went to do. So I want to go ahead and show everybody where Ray J's priorities at. Next time he get online talking about he getting chased and beat up by pastors and chased and beat up by Diddy's sons, and he got to run to a different country because he's scared of his life. He's being shot at. And I'm gonna show Ray J this video and say, you are not scared of anything, Ray J. You can't be a man of fear when you are requesting of random booty hole magics, booty draws on your damn nose in your spare time. You get what I'm saying? You can't. He said, Cooley, the comedian, says his name is Gay J. Gay J said he is connected with the Rainbow Mafia. Maybe, you never know. And we don't judge people that's the Rainbow and stuff like that. We don't judge people from that genre of love, is what I'll call it. We don't judge people from that area, but you never know. I don't even listen. You know what, too? I can't. You know what? It makes me upset about dudes like that too, because I want to go ahead and say this. I keep saying this all the time. I hate all this Diddy stuff, because what happens is there is a community out there of people who like the same gender. That there is a community out there that like the same gender, and that is fine. You know what I'm saying? Do you? But what makes me upset, and I feel like I'm asking, where is the gay community on all this stuff? Because what happens is you got dudes like this and Diddy and all this other, they got so much other crazy shit with it that it makes me question why y'all not taking issue with the shit. Why y'all? It's like almost like somebody's putting something a bad name, like a bad rap on your name. You know what I'm saying? On your genre of love is what I call it. Because we don't judge people here. We just ask questions. Yeah, you need to go hide at Brandy's house, man. Hey, listen, Brandy don't want that man over there. I think if Ray J could live with Brandy, bro, I think Brandy would have had that man. And Brandy can't afford. Brandy can't even afford to really get back in the spotlight. We still don't forgive Brandy. I don't care what you say. It's a lot of people who still feel a certain way about Brandy running somebody over. Remember, Brandy ran that person over. I think she killed somebody driving drunk or some shit, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm pretty goddamn sure. Shouts out to Corey Dwayne over there, man. Says, yeah, says strange. Was it? Exactly. Listen here. I'm not about to. Who said they're gonna protect him? Ain't nobody protecting no damn Ray J, man. What the fuck? We got to get out of that. Anybody protecting that man, yo? Man, shouts out to everybody in the chat, man, because I do want to get to more serious matters before I get off of here in about 10. So I want to go ahead and get to that right now. I'm going to have to backtrack to do this. I don't even want to get into the whole Walmart with their stupid new logo, Walmart. There's so many other things. Let's get to this. I want to get to this. This was supposed to lead the way, but I want to make sure that this had its own time. You get what I'm saying? This subject right here. So let me go ahead and then add this. So right here, you see it. President Joe Biden. I call Joe Biden PTO Joe. PTO Joe. Good old paid time off Joe Biden is what I call him. Uncle PTO. Pissed a lot of people off, and I already called this shit. I already said y'all wasn't getting no fucking money over there. Listen, I'm so sorry to be so damn direct, but I feel like in 2025, it's time that we get past lying to each other. It's time that we get past lying to each other about what the government is doing for you. And I know a lot of people get upset. I know a lot of people get this. They get turned off to the talks about politics or anything to do with any politician that they love. But I'm here to tell you guys, it's time to move off of that shit. It's time to move off of your favorite politician, your favorite side of the White House, your favorite side of the Congress, and just acknowledge the fact that none of these motherfuckers give a damn about you. Now, I say that to say this. Joe Biden, we'll go ahead and just read this. Yeah, I get my news off the internet. Why not? Announced that the victims of Los Angeles wildfires will receive a one-time payment of $770. The funds are intended to help cover essentials such as water, baby formula, and prescriptions, Biden explained. Those impacted must apply for the funds. Pissing me off. Must apply for the funds through disasterassistance.gov or by calling 1-800-621-3362. During a briefing, VP Kamala Harris and other officials, Biden also emphasized the need for Congress to allocate more funding, noting it will cost tens of billions of dollars to restore Los Angeles to its former state. Get the fuck out of here. Now, this is where I'm going to go. Now, this is exactly where I'm going to go in right here, guys. Because this is exactly what I'll be talking about. This is what I'll be talking about.
3362. Let me repeat that. We're not waiting until those fires are over to start helping the victims. We're getting them help right now, as you all know. people impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770, one-time payment, so they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula, and prescriptions. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that, and $5.1 million has gone out. And I encourage everyone who has been impacted to get assistance. And this morning, due to the magnitude of the disaster, I was talking with the governor. He requested if I could increase the federal funding that was authorized under this legislation from 75% to 90%. We're increasing it to 100% of all the costs to be covered by the federal government for both the fire management systems grants and the elements of what they call disaster declaration.
Man, fuck this. Shut up. At the end of the day, I want to go ahead and get right into this right now, man. I want to get right into this shit, man. Because I told y'all, and I posted when this shit first came out, I told y'all they wasn't going to give y'all no goddamn, they won't cover none of this shit. They won't give y'all none of that shit, man. And what makes me upset is the fact that, yes, I'm on the East Coast. But you know what, though? It upsets me because I live in a state where these natural disasters happen, like hurricanes and shit like that, tornadoes, just like other people in other regions of this country. This situation here is impacted by natural causes, but a mixture of other types of shit. Either way it goes, it's none of the fault of the people who live there, PTO Joe. And I get it. It's not a straight shot at Joe Biden, because I always try to educate people. I always educate people on who actually controls the power of the purse allocated outside from the Constitution. Is Congress. And these are the situations that I keep saying over and over and over and over again. When you got billions of dollars that they could just write, Congress can write Ukraine, Congress can write Israel, Congress can write all these goddamn checks to all these goddamn places. But I told y'all they wasn't gonna give y'all nothing, and they was gonna sit there and look y'all in the fucking face while they tell y'all they sending $700 to y'all motherfuckers. That shit over these people, I get it. We're gonna get into the whole, they're rich, but they ain't got nothing to do. That ain't my money for me to just say, oh, well, they're rich and I'm not, so I shouldn't care. That's not my money for me to, I'm not pocket watching on that perspective. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because we all know that just because a home is sells for that, it doesn't mean that it costs that much to build it. So it doesn't even fucking matter. We all know that shit. $1 million home don't cost $1 million to make. We all know that shit. So we got people over there who lost homes, no matter what the cost and value of them, because it's really the land really is going to be worth more when they rebuild shit. You get what I'm saying? But my issue is they really think that these $700 payments every time something goes wrong, that Congress only could scrape up only after people have to donate to Red Cross. And I don't know, I'm going to try to get some people from over here to donate, and maybe the government will pitch in after we raise half. This is they playing in y'all fucking face. This ain't conspiracy. This is reality. And once people start understanding, exactly, bro. Once people start understanding where we are as a country, where we are on the totem pole, where we are as far as they not giving a fuck about us and about you, especially right now, going through it right now, then we need to, it's time that we do something different, y'all. I'm telling you. It's time that we do something different. They really, just like Corey Dwayne said, man, so taxpayers have to pay for millionaire homes to be repaired. And that's exactly my question. Why does the people always have to scrape up money to donate when the government can swipe their credit cards? Because if you ask them, they never have money. They always talking about, oh, America owes this, and we're in debt over here, and we're in debt over there. But they could just send money, weapons of mass destruction anytime they want to. Now, I bet you we won't see it publicly, but I bet you they just sent money. Matter of fact, before the fires or during the fires, I'm pretty sure they sent more money over to Ukraine just that long. That's why Ukraine, they started in Ukraine. The people, man, they on social media too. You get what I'm saying? They on there. They can see that we pissed off at them. They can see how people really feel about them, because it gets to a point where that $770 fucking ain't gonna do shit for those people, man. $770, but you lost it all. You get what I'm saying? So so you buy water to put where? You buy how many gallons of water to store where? Your people's cars burned to a fucking crisp. Even the fucking trees and the flowers and the grass and in the backyard, and where they gonna put the shit? Even it's $770 for everybody that's been living in America. I don't know where the fuck everybody else been at for the past 4 years, but last time I checked, PTO Joe, $770 don't even get you a fucking month's worth of groceries. So how the fuck a one-time payment of $770 gonna help these people at all? Baby formula is still $20, if not $20, $35 to $40 a damn container. Diapers still $30, $40 damn dollars a box. We didn't even get to the fucking food yet. Milk. Egg. Oh, I know they can't cook the motherfucker, but goddamn, last time I've been to the grocery store, and I live in Florida, so it's kind of similar, but not quite. Last time I've been to the grocery store, bro, you can go, you can only get 3 bags of chips for $15 fucking dollars. Where 2 bags of chips, you gotta buy 2 bags of chips just to get the third bag for free, but they're charging you $15 fucking dollars. So you're really paying $5 for a shrunk size of bag of chips in the first place. But we want to sit there and say we want to do a one-time payment of $700. That's all you can fucking muster up to these people. And then on top of that, if you don't live in a state like I do, like in Florida, and you apply for a lot of this shit, there's more to it. A lot of these people have to prove that they lived out there. A lot of times you got to prove without a shot of a doubt to the government that you actually lived in the area. What about the people who were staying with people? What about the people who are renting? What about the people who they can't really apply and get that money right away? What about the people who lost all their IDs and information and had to leave? What about the people who wasn't there? What about all this stuff like that? The government be bullshitting y'all, man. The government be straight bullshitting. This ain't, like I said, this ain't conspiracy, baby. This is reality. They playing in our face. If I don't care, somebody put in the chat right now, who else thinks that $770 gonna get them people anything over there in the West Coast out of the damn grocery store? Exactly. Come on, man. Corey Dwayne say, yeah, man, bro, listen, it ain't about printing money. We passed the printing money part. The US dollar, we're past that. Listen, they can hit a button, brother. The same way that you go and you get EBT and they hit a button and they just type in how much is on there. That's how money works. That's how the real money works. You get what I'm saying? That cash shit that we think be happening, all that shit, that ain't what's really happening, man. It ain't about print. They don't gotta print a goddamn thing. If in the system, if in the financial system that we work within, if I tell you got $1 million right now and I type that shit into your bank account and I have clearance and authorization to do that, damn it, you got it. You can go to the store, because a card ain't nothing but of an authorization of saying that there's money there, and saying that they can, and now that the store or whatever can say now that they have that amount. They have the ability to prove that now I took this amount, this number from this. That's all that is. It's all electronic, y'all. So we can get past all the whole they print money shit. They ain't got to print shit. I can go to the EBT office right now and get food stamps, and then it's going to be somebody making $14 to $17 an hour. Just going to type in on the food stamp card and say, okay, boom, that's how much you have. That's it, bro. We got to stop that. We got to stop. But like I said, man, that's how simple it is. That's how the money's going to come. The money ain't coming in no check. You couldn't type in more money than that. Congress, we need to start holding Congress. Let me tell you something right now. I'm under the sound of my damn voice right now, y'all. And of course, this all gets chopped down. And I'm spending this last few minutes because I got to go. But I'm saying it right now under the sound of my voice, y'all. I'm telling you right now, they full of shit. The government is full of shit. Congress, if that is all that they can muster up for the American people in the time of need, just like they do us in Florida, just like they do people in Oklahoma, just like they do people in other natural disaster places, that's what they do. They send billions, trillions with no problem. And then they give you $770. Billions and trillions of dollars in weapons and people and they're paying the soldiers hourly salary, all that shit to go over there and help people and restore democracy, blah, 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 blah. All that shit, gas, fuel, all that shit sending over there, firing. It costs millions and trillions of dollars to fire missiles from long distances, from battleships and all that shit. You spend all that money in death. But that's but they only willing to spend $700 per for life. Let that shit sink in right there. That's what the government does. That's what Congress does. That's who we got working for us right now. It ain't just a president thing. I know I call Joe Biden PTO Joe because he's fucking trash. It is what it is. All of them are, though. All of them. Because they're willing to sit there and look you in the eye and see that you hurting and see that you need help and only willing to give you. Want to know why, America, why they do that? Because God forbid that they give more than just their select few the opportunity to really start over and do some other type of shit or have some type of headway or head start. America has been built on and built off the backs of holding people back. And that's how this country has always been. It's never going to be about making sure that people stay ahead, like the other motherfucker said that was running. That shit's a lie. She's sitting right next to the man. She's sitting right next to the man. All that, I'm a prosecutor. Need to prosecute Congress. How about that? How about Kamala do some shit like that? How about Joe, if he want to really do some good, how about he really help other people get ahead? These people be lying, bro. Lying. Republicans, liars. And they got all these crazy motherfuckers following them every damn where with an attitude about other people ain't got shit to do with what they mad about. And then you got the Democrats over there who got a bunch of brainwashed motherfuckers over there following them. Both sides are full of shit, bro. Because if you get in, it don't matter what side you on, Republican or Democrat, if they're not willing to be leaders, and if you really can't do anything to stop or change the way that Congress spends money, if we the people really can't stop that shit, bro, it's time that we just stop. We stop supporting them. It's time to do something different. I don't know what that different is, but I'm letting you guys know. Stop letting events like this happen in our history as a country, and we just keep moving about our day. It's okay to be outraged. It's okay to have a voice, man. And I don't care if some people want people who aren't affected by the situation. I don't care if people want people who aren't over there to be quiet and all, like Roland Martin with his owl looking ass. I don't want people to be quiet and shit with his old fashioned way of thinking about things, and he don't really do shit. I'm tired of people who ain't willing to say shit. I'm in Florida, but I'm going to speak up for the people who probably don't have internet, who probably don't have a phone, a computer, who probably want to voice their frustration with this bullshit, because I'm here to tell you, if nobody else going to tell you today, $700 ain't going to do a goddamn fucking thing. I could go in $700. I can go with $700 into a grocery store right now and show you how less of things that I'm going to have when I come out of there as far as survival. Actually, and that shows how out of touch people are, because anybody who's really, really, really been homeless before could tell you that in actuality, when you don't have anywhere to go, when you can't cook food, when you can't have stuff preserved, it costs more money to buy quick stuff that you can't you can have on the go in situations like that. It costs more money for shit like that. So it's even harder to save money to get out of the situation, because if you ever been in that situation before, you would understand it's actually more expensive. So that $700 that you probably would be able to maybe get some stuff if you had a freezer or a refrigerator to put stuff in, it's gone, bro. Exactly. Half Face 4339 says it's gone in an hour. Exactly. That's what I said, man. People need to wake up. They playing in our face. That's why I wanted to make sure I say this topic. We're gonna go back over this topic again later. I'm gonna try to have a late live again later on tonight, and we'll get more into the fire and more of the information on the new lawsuit as far as Diddy's concerned. We got another lawsuit, but right now I'm gonna end this live on this, man. On this platform, under the sound of my voice, I send my prayers and I send my love out to everybody affected by everything this year. God damn. I mean, shit. The people in Louisiana was still dealing with the goddamn in Las Vegas. You got motherfuckers was bombing motherfuckers and shooting motherfuckers and driving cars into shit. Then you got people starting fires and shit. The government is doing mass gentrification over there, fucking around, burning shit down. Then you got the water's gone. Oh, we're gonna get into the water. Why the fuck is the water gone over there in the first goddamn place? We're gonna talk about all that shit. We'll talk about all that shit, but I'm going to do another live later on, man. Until then, man, I appreciate all the love that you guys send this way. I love doing this shit every Monday through Friday, and, of course, every single day, sharing content with you guys. More on the way. We'll do another live later, but I'm going to go ahead and step out of here. I got a business meeting ahead too soon, so shouts out to everybody. One love. Prayers to everybody. We will get through this shit. And until then, we're going to keep talking about it and talking shit until somebody fucking listens. That's the way it is. And remember, they hate when I talk like this, baby. Yeah.